Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I am so happy to be launching this new platform for my whole realtor, real estate agents, brokers, community in Southwest Florida, around the United States, and wherever you tune in today. I am here to let you know that this morning is going to be impactful for you. We're going to be talking about lead generation in times of quarantine. And I am very, very happy to know that a lot of you are going to be joining me now or watching this in a replay. And I want you to know that first and foremost, my mission, my assignment is to take that which I have learned and share it with you to help you scale your business so that together we may succeed. Hi guys, this is Lucy Quiñones, real estate entrepreneur, real estate business coach, and I am so excited to be able to be launching my very first virtual coaching session. So hello to everyone that is joining us there right now. Welcome to my Champions Corner. This is going to be an amazing time. For those of you that don't know me, I've been in real estate since the year 2000. I started out as a broke, busted, and disgusted agent that had no clue how to sell real estate. I came from the medical field. So I'll tell you a little story. When you come from the medical field, you don't know how to sell anything. You're there to service, you're there to care, to love on people, to attend to people. But I had a dream, and I want to talk to you guys today that are in real estate and have a dream. I had a desire, and I want to talk to you guys today that have a desire and you're in real estate. Whether you are brand new into the real estate business, whether you've been in the real estate for a long time, give me some love, give me some likes, ask me questions. I promise that I will check every question that you guys share with me. This is for everyone in real estate, whether you just got your license, whether you just started working in a company just before the pandemic struck, whether you've been sitting at home wondering, what am I going to do now? And I know the questions that many people went to bed thinking about last night. I heard you. My heart feels you. I know where you are because I've been there. I've been there in the moments when you get into the business and you don't know where to start. I've been there in the moments where you want to make money in real estate and you don't know where to begin. I've been there in the moments where you think everything is going your way and boom, the market crashes. So as I was saying, in 2000, I got into real estate out of the medical field and I had no clue what to do. So this is for you if you're brand new. But then I also was in real estate when I first started my real estate team, the Lucy Quiñones and Company team, the very first Latino Hispanic team in my county, with a dream, with a vision, with an aspirations and things that I wanted to accomplish. And I was there. I knew what it felt like to try to put something together. Maybe you have been in real estate for 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years, and you've been trying to put it together, and you've been trying to take it to that next level, and it just keeps falling apart, or you don't know what to do next. I was also part of the best market in Southwest Florida. Hi to everybody that's joining us this morning. Welcome. Welcome to Champions Corner. This is a Champions Corner for all realtors throughout Southwest Florida, the state, the nation, and the world. If you're joining us, let us know where you're watching from. So I was there during the best times of real estate, 2004, 5, when everything was booming, when everything was just, we were selling real estate like hotcakes. Customers were coming from around the world. Builders were building homes by the tons. And suddenly, what I least expected happened. And what was that? In 2008, I didn't believe that the market in real estate would go up and down. I was a newbie. I was inexperienced. I just didn't think it would happen, and the market crashed. So I can tell you about reinventing yourself, and this is what we are doing right now, guys. I've had to reinvent myself. I have had to take everything I was going to do starting this month and make a strong decision. So if you're watching me right now, Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if you're watching the replay. But I'm here to give you very important information. So I'm excited. I'm nervous. So bear with me. This is our very first baby virtual coaching class for the new generation of real estate agents, for the new generation of real estate entrepreneurs, for the new generation of movers and shakers in my wonderful real estate industry, my practitioners that are in real estate. So look, the things that I coach, the things that I share, they're true life lessons. They're things that even if you're in insurance, if you're in mortgage, if you're an appraiser, if you're a surveyor, if you're in construction, if you're a builder, it doesn't matter. This is real life business stuff, but I speak to my heart, and my heart is in the real estate community. So lead generation, we're going to talk about today, and this is going to be for 35, 40 minutes. Welcome. It's great to see so many of you joining me right now. Lead generations in time of quarantine. Guys, I can relate to where many of my fellow realtors and brokers are at right now, because uncertainty kicks in. You know, we go into pause, we go into shock, we go into confusion, we go into, I don't know what to do next. So take a deep breath. Take a deep breath with me, and don't worry. Don't worry, because this is a season that we are in, and this too shall pass. God willing, your home are safe. Okay, we're practicing prevention, but we also have to continue moving forward. So we're talking about lead generation in times of quarantine. And what are the nightmares? What are the nightmares that everyone is feeling? What are the nightmares that everyone is going through? Well, right now, I know for a fact that in your mind, in your heart, in many hundreds of thousands of agents around the world, and here in Southwest Florida, thousands upon thousands of agents, the question is, how do I find more customers, Lucy? Like, how do I find customers? I wasn't even good at prospecting before, or maybe I didn't like prospecting before, or maybe I didn't stay on track before, or maybe I did prospect every day, but now what do I do? Where do I find more customers? If that's your question, I'm going to have answers for you today. Or maybe your question is, where's my next deal going to come from? My goodness, I thought this was going to be the best year in real estate for me. I thought that 2020 was the year of kick some business butt and have a ton of closings. My goal was 150 deals. My goal was 100 deals. My goal was 50. My goal was 25. Or I'm brand new into the business. It doesn't matter, guys. This is the most even playing field that we have seen in the last, like forever. So it doesn't matter, because I'm also going to answer that question for you. So just hang tight. Where is my next deal coming from? I'm going to give you some actionable items. Stay with me till the end. Okay. Share this with all your realtor friends. You know, share this with people that are struggling, because we are in a season of becoming the most generous people we have ever been. We are in a season of planting. We are in a season of sowing. So share this with your whole office, share it with your broker, share it with your realtor friends, share it with your networking group, anybody that can benefit from this. I'm going to be bringing my coachings, okay? We're meeting here at 10, okay? It'll be 45 minutes max. And then at 3 o'clock, we're going to be talking about lead conversion. But this morning is about lead generation. So your next nightmare question, or your next nightmare in question is, how do I make money now? How do I make money now? How do I reinvent myself now? How do I reposition myself? I was going this way, and now I'm like going this way. And I don't even know which way is north, which way is south. I am in total chaos and confusion. How do I pick up the pieces and put them back together? I'm going to give you some answers for that, okay? So hang in there with me. And maybe the last question, but the most important one is, what am I going to do to stay in real estate? Like, Lucy, I don't want to go back to getting a job. I don't want to go back to living the 9 to 5. I don't want to go back working so hard to make someone else's dream come true. I got into real estate to what? Tell me. Be my own boss. I got into real estate to what? find financial freedom. Come on, tell me. You guys tell me, what did you get into real estate to do? To get financial, to find financial future. Hello to everybody that's joining. To get financial future. I got into real estate because I need to put money aside for my kids' college fund. I got into real estate to help subsidize, our expenses at home with my husband. We've got dreams, we've got ambitions. I think the most important question that all realtors right now, including myself and all brokers right now, are asking ourselves, what am I going to do to sustain? Or what am I going to do to maintain? Or what am I going to do to scale? So I'm going to talk to those three groups of people. If you're new into the business, right? You just starting in real estate, this is for you. If you're in the business, if you've been having closings and you want to maintain, this is for you. But if you're like me, if you're like the people that are relentless and resilient and have that, fifth gear, that stick-to-itiveness, like I'm not giving up. I am not going back. I'm going forward. I'm pressing on. I'm going to make this. This is for you, okay? This is going to be for you. So guys, I've got some solutions for you. Because at the end of the day, here's where my coaching differentiates. Yes, listen, we're not reinventing the wheel. Lead generation is lead generation. I am a Mike Ferry graduate. I trained when I had no clue how to sell with Mike Ferry. I am a Floyd Wickman student, okay? As a matter of fact, I am a graduate of Floyd Wickman's Speaker Academy, okay? And I ranked #1 in the classroom because I found out that I had a gift. But I've never used my gift. If you're like me, you're probably in real estate and you are the best kept secret, because I've been the best kept secret. But the opportunity is here and now. And that's what I want to tell you. Lead generation in times of quarantine, in times when we're separated, but you got to be more present than ever. That's the #1 solution, guys. You may be in quarantine like I'm in quarantine. Listen. Listen, we're in this together. You are not alone. You're not alone. I just opened up my Southwest Florida Real Estate and Business Academy. Life was good. I was moving forward. I was just ready to start scaling and pushing forward with my real estate network, bringing on my agents and doing all my stuff. Maybe you were writing contracts, showing houses, doing listings, getting paid. Everything was great, and boom, it happened. So we're in the same boat, but I'm going to bring you some solutions. This is real stuff. This is my passion because I've been there. I've done that. I'm not, like I tell, realtors, don't be a tour guide, okay? Don't be a tour guide. Don't talk about what you should do. Let me tell you, I differentiate myself because when I teach, I speak life. This is what I did. These were my struggles. I started in real estate in Southwest Florida. I've been in real estate in Southwest Florida. This is where I live, where I work, where I play. I've maintained myself in real estate. So I'm going to give you some solutions, guys. But we already know the questions. For those of you that are just joining us, there are some nightmares, okay? There are some nightmares that we are all going through. How do I find more customers? Lead generation. I'm going to give you solutions for that. We're in quarantine, but you're not alone, because even though we are separated, this is the moment for you to be the most. Hey, Jeff, thank you. Good to see you. Thank you for joining me. Hello, Evelyn. Hello, everybody that's there. Bear with me. This is my first time, so I'm a little nervous. Like, my hands are freezing. Yes. But you know what? The best thing that I can tell you guys when it comes to lead generation is be like Nike. Just do it. You gotta have a vision. So that's the #1 solution I'm giving you. Where did you say you were going to get to this year? Take out that business plan. Take out those goals. Take out those ambitions. Take out those things that you wrote down when we were all celebrating 2020. It's the mega year. It's the year of the mega. It's the year of great things. Take that back out. Because your #1 solution, and I want to stay on track with time. We got 15 more minutes. And if you've got questions, write them down because I'll answer them once I'm done here. But lead generation. In times of quarantine, you've got to be positioned for times such as this. So what am I talking about, guys? As my coach, John Cheplack says, video is king. Video is king. Facebook stories are queen. You got the king and you got the queen. You want to talk about lead generation? I just gave you the king and I just gave you the queen. Yes. Why? Because video, okay, it's real. It's real. It's you. It's audible. It's visual. You could sense it. You could feel it. I bet some of you can sense my passion in this right now, right? So it's real. So video is king. And I'm going to tell you what to do with video because times are changing. But Facebook stories, that's queen. You gotta practice your Facebook stories for lead generation. Why? Because even though we're in quarantine, this is your moment to be the most relevant that you have ever been. You've got to be so relevant right now. You've got to be so relevant that even if people want to make you irrelevant, they can't hold you down. You got to become the beach ball of real estate. You got to be in front of everyone. You have an audience. You have a platform. You have a stage. You've got people you've been working with. Listen, 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 listen. Listen up. If you don't get anything else out of my coaching right now this morning for lead generation, everyone you have sold a house to, everyone you have shown a house to, everyone that has sent you a lead. You're in quarantine, that's fine. Get up, wake up here, these 6 inches, wake them up. Wakey, wakey, tell yourself, wakey, wakey, let's go, like the rooster, right? It's cock-a-doodle-doo time. Add all those people to your Facebook profile and be in front of them. Guys, even though these are the most challenging times, and trust me, this is so challenging for me, listen, it's a blessing in disguise. Your lead generation can explode in the next 30 days because you're going to go back and you're going to put every business card you have in your desk drawer, every person you've spoken to, go through your contacts on your phone, go through your computer, you need to go. Lead generation in times of quarantine, people, you got to go hunting for people. You got to go hunting for contacts. And you know what? I'm going to tell you what not to do. What not to do. If your narrative starts off with, "Hi, my name is Lucy, call me to buy a house," it ain't the right, that's the wrong narrative. That's the wrong narrative. You got to scale. You got to switch. You got to switch lanes. You got to move over to the faster lane, okay? Find out, just like I found out for you guys, what is the problem? What is the drama, the dilemma that the consumer is feeling right now? And I'm going to give you the answer to that. But I'm letting you know that right now, lead generation in time of quarantines is you need to put everybody, okay? Because I know, hey, we don't like visiting for sale by owners. Praise the Lord, we don't have to go see them now because we're in quarantine. Come on, who's with me? Give me some likes if you agree with me. Man, I'm so happy I don't have to go see for sale by owners. We don't like knocking on expired doors, so thank God we can't do that now. So we have an excuse. We don't have to go look at expireds. We don't have to knock on expired doors right now. But we don't like cold calling people. I remember when I started in real estate, me and my office partner, Rose Genovese, I would stand this way and she would stand that. We would stand back to back and we would be in front of a phone just dialing. And we couldn't stop until we reached 30 contacts. You know what? That's how bad I wanted it. So how bad do you want it? Because that's your second solution. Your first solution is go contact hunting. Go contact hunting and be the most present, the most relevant realtor in the area. You have a great opportunity. I just told you. Video is king and who's queen? Come on, let me hear you. Who's queen? That's what I miss about this part. Like when I was doing this in the classroom, it would be interactive. I had my people there. I knew who was on there. Like now I don't even know who's watching. But you know what? You gotta just jump in the pool. You gotta just go for it. You know, there's a saying that goes, I'm gonna jump off the cliff. One of two things will happen, right? Like Mike Ferry says, I'm here to list your home tonight, and one of two things will happen. Either one, you'll decide to give me the listing, or two, I'll decide that I cannot sell your home and I won't take the listing. See, that's called scripts. I know those too. But anyway, you gotta jump off the cliff, and one of two things will happen. Either you'll learn to fly, or the universe, God, will give you wings. So we're all in the same boat. It's lead generation in times of quarantine. But I'm giving you solutions to the nightmares and the questions you're asking yourself. Go contact hunting. What do I do with those, Lucy? That leads me to number 3. You're going to start putting those people in your profile. You're going to start finding those people and putting them in your Facebook, Instagram, connecting with them, okay? So that you can then reposition yourself, you know, and be present. Guys, if there was ever a time to be present, it is now. If you are in real estate, you want to become the beach ball realtor. What is the beach ball realtor? The beach ball realtor is, if you see the beach ball, the more they try to push it down, when they let go, the higher it goes. Guys, I want you to get fired up about your dreams and your aspirations and the reason you got back into, or the reason you're in real estate, the reason you got into real estate. It's not time to shut down. It's not time to pause. It's not time to sit down. It's time to get up and fight. It's time to fight for the reasons you got into real estate. You got into real estate to be your own boss, to run your own schedule, to start your team, to find financial freedom, whatever it is you got into real estate for. So we're talking about lead generation in times of quarantine. Yes, guys, we're separate, but you got to be the most present you have ever been. Video is king. Facebook stories or Instagram stories are queen. You gotta embrace those two worlds. You have to be present. You have to dare to do it. It don't matter. They're gonna talk about you anyway. They're gonna critique us anyway. But that's what you need to do. The next thing you need to do is go back and find out what were your goals in January? What was your vision in January? What were your aspirations in January? And put those babies right in front of you. Because the next thing I'm going to tell you that you need to do is probably your game changer. Let me drink some water here. It's your game changer. So write these things down. I feel you people. We're out of our comfort zone. The rug has been pulled from under us. This is not the time to stop and think. This is the time to arise. This is the time to arise and move forward and be daring. So, yes, we are separated, but separated doesn't mean you are irrelevant. You have to reposition and become the most relevant agent in your community. Write this down. How do you become relevant? I'm telling you, you want to do this. It's going to work. I guarantee this is going to work. Okay? Educate. Find something that interests you and start educating about it. If your videos open up with, "Hi, my name is Lucy, call me to buy a house," or "Hi, my name is so-and-so, call me, I'm your realtor of choice," wrong message. Okay? What's the problem the consumer is facing now? Educate on that. Is it the interest rates? Is it the economy? Is it what's yet to come after this pandemic? The housing industry? Your niche? Find a niche. That's where your lead gen is at. I'm not here to reinvent lead generation. I cannot reinvent the wheel, but I'm giving you new innovation. I'm giving you new strategies. So you have to educate. Educate on what, Lucy? What interests you? What do you find interesting? Because if it's interesting to you, trust me, it's interesting to a whole bunch of other consumers. And they're going to remember you as the realtor that rose up, the realtor that delivered, the realtor that was present, the realtor that was relevant. And that is the best lead generation in times of quarantine. You want to be that realtor. You want to be in the consumer's mind right now as the deliverer of education, as the realtor that, hey, you know what? I didn't run away. I showed up in a new position, in a new packaging, with new innovations, with new strategies, with a new message. I showed up more relevant than ever before. Guys, please become relevant. And how do you become relevant? The solution. How do you become relevant? You educate. That's number one. I've given you a whole bunch of nuggets. I hope you're writing them down because this stuff works. Go contact hunting at everybody. You create your stage. You create your audience. You create your arena. This is your time to shine. This is your time, my friends in real estate, to show up and show out. The world is watching. We all have a world. We all have a world. You know, I never imagined after opening up my school that I was going to be having to live stream my coaching. But you know what? It is what it is. I can't change the circumstances, but I can pivot, reposition, and move forward. Okay, so you want to practice this with me. This is actually a nice move. You want to pivot, reposition, and move forward. You want to make a little dance out of it? We can dance. You want to what? Pivot, reposition, and move forward. Okay, if I was in class, I'd be having all you guys stand up and say, okay, everybody stand up right now. We're gonna what? We're gonna pivot, reposition, and move forward. And that would be so much. That's how I teach. I love what I do because it's my life, it's my experiences, and I know how you guys feel. So right now, you want to what? You want to pivot, reposition, and move forward. Move forward with what? With being the most relevant agent in your area. Guys, I've got a secret for you. Don't tell anybody this secret, okay? If you're not going to tell anybody this secret, give me some likes there. Give me some likes. You're not going to tell anybody what I'm going to tell you. And while you give me some likes, I'm going to go ahead and have some more water because, yes, I am nervous. I'm just being real, being vulnerable. So I know how you feel, okay? Here's the secret. When you pivot, you reposition, and you move forward and become the most relevant, no one can do it like you do. So you're authentic. And the consumer right now in our lead generation in times of quarantine is looking for authentic realtors. Realtors they can connect with. Realtors they can relate to. Realtors that inspire them to trust. Realtors that inspire them to say, I want to work with her. I want to work with him. This is your cutting edge advantage. Guys, this is your cutting edge advantage. And you know what's even better? You get to invite whoever you want to be part of your audience. You are a rock star right now. In times of quarantine, your lead generation is going to be done directly, indirectly by you creating an audience. Why? Because you're going to go hunt for all your contacts. You're going to put them all in your profile, whether it's Instagram or whether it's Facebook. Video is king, and what? Stories are queen. So you got to deliver your videos consistently. Consistently. If you say it's every Monday at 10, guess what? It's every Monday at 10. It creates momentum. Consistency creates momentum. You see the waves in the ocean? How they are so consistent. What do? They come in, they go out. They come in, they go out. But you need to become that way. So you want to be consistent. You have to make yourself so relevant that even if the market wants to make us realtors irrelevant, they won't be able to. We're not reinventing lead generation. It's a wheel. It's been invented. But what I am giving you is new nuggets, new innovation, new strategies. Okay? The next thing, clarity. Clarity. Take time out to be clear in what you are going to deliver. Because no one can deliver it like you, but you got to be consistent. Is it painful? Of course it's painful. Is it dreadful? My goodness, I've been dreading this all night. Why? Because it's out of my comfort zone. But magic happens, guys. Magic happens when we push ourselves to get out of our comfort zone. Magic happens when we dare to soar like an eagle. Magic happens when we say, you know what? I don't have control of the market. I don't have control of what's happening. Okay, great class to see. Thank you, Rebecca, for watching my first virtual class. Thank you so much. I don't have control of this. So what do I have control of? And write it down. Well, number one, Lucy said go hunting for contacts. That's my new lead gen program. I'm going to go hunting for contacts. I'm going to put them in my profiles, Instagram, Facebook. I'm going to build my audience. This is my audience. This is my stage. I'm the rock star. I'm going to deliver relevant content. What is relevant? Guys, I gave it to you. Don't complicate it. Whatever is interesting to you is interesting to other people. Talk about it. Be you. Be a realtor that is present, and relevant. That is the number one arsenal, the number one weapon in your arsenal right now in times of quarantine, where we are separated. But hey, separated doesn't have to mean absent. You could be separated but be present. I encourage you as a realtor, as a real estate practitioner, as a broker, be present, be relevant. And it's the easiest thing to do if you so desire. Why? Because you're going to build your audience. You're going to build your stage. This is your stage. This is going to be your audience. It's going to be your message. You're going to resonate, guys. You are going to stand out. Okay? Everybody's maybe waiting around to see what happens. You need to step up and stand out. Everybody's back here wondering, like I asked the questions earlier, how do I find customers? Where is my next deal coming from? How do I make money now? Okay? Money will come. Build it and they will come. Well, I'm going to give you a new one. Do what you got to do and the money will come. Not only will it come, it'll follow you, it'll hunt you down, it'll chase you down, it'll overcome you. Money is on its way, people, if we continue to do what we need to do. Maybe your question is, what am I going to do to stay in real estate? Go hunting for contacts, put them in your Facebook, put them in your IG account, okay? You do your relevant videos, you do your stories. Trust me, people are watching. I just gave you the 3-step, the market, pandemic, right? Well, you're going to pivot, you're going to reposition, and you're going to move forward. Move forward with what? With your education. The last point that I want to give you in the solution is you want to educate and you want to inform, okay? You want to give information. Become the spokesperson for your industry in your community. Become the next best news anchor for real estate in your, forget about ABC, NBC, Fox, Wink, CBW, whatever. You become the next best anchor for information in real estate in your community and talk about relevant stuff. I'm going to leave you with this thought. And I thank all of you for joining me today in my very first virtual class. I'll be here at 3 o'clock again. We're going to talk this afternoon about lead conversion, okay? Lead conversions in the midst of a pandemic. Lead conversion in the midst of us being ousted. Because we've been ousted from the market, but oh man, we can be present. We've been separated, but I encourage you to be present. So pivot, reposition, educate, and inform. Yes, you know, you got to pivot, you got to reposition and move forward by, like Rebecca said, educating. Become the number one information channel in your marketplace. You've got the audience. You've got the people. You went hunting for them. They're there. But I want to leave you with this thought. Because all this is great. Okay? You're in real estate, that's what you do. I'm in real estate, that's what I do. I've evolved, like I said earlier, from getting into the real estate industry as a broke, busted, and disgusted agent, not knowing how to sell, not having two nickels to rub together, okay? But I had a desire. I had a dream. I wanted to do something big. I went on to becoming the very first Latin team in the whole county. But then I wanted more. I wanted my own office. I went on to have, over 100 agents. And then the market bottomed out. And I had to reinvent. That's why I know what you're going through. But if you want to be a great lead generator, you can follow the steps I just gave you. But if you don't know the answer to this question, and please write this down because I'm going to close out with this. While everything is going on, I just told you, I opened up my real estate school in January. I was ready to launch my coaching and training at the academy for everyone to come. Okay? And the week that my broker license was switched over to my new platform, all hell broke loose. Talk about being blindsided. I'm in this with you, people. You're not alone. You're not alone. I'm in this with you. I made a decision. You know what? I can stop, sit and wait, or I can pivot, reposition, and move forward. Guess what I decided to do? No. You don't want to stop, sit, and wait. You don't want to stop, sit, and wait. You want to pivot, reposition and move forward. But here's the answer that I need you to be clear on today as a real estate agent, as a real estate broker, as a real estate practitioner, as a business owner. Who do you want to be when all this is over? When all this passes, because this too shall pass, and we get back to life as usual. It's not going to be back to normal, but our lives will be back as usual. Who do you want to be when that time comes? If it takes 4 weeks, if it takes 8 weeks, if it takes 12 weeks, who do you want to be in 16 weeks from now? I don't know how long it's going to be, but who do you want to be? And I asked myself that question. And I said, you know, I'm clear who I want to be when all this is over. I want to be the person that helped the most real estate agents maybe start their real estate career, maintain their real estate career, or scale their real estate career. But above all, I want to be the voice that helped you sustain yourself, maintain yourself, and believe in yourself. You could do this. Real estate is not a science, it's an art. 1 + 1 is 2. Numbers don't lie. You know, I can give you all the numbers to do business, but I think the most important thing for all of us right now, in your lead generation, in your day-to-day, is who do you want to be when all this is over, guys? Who do you want to be? You want to be the agent for the first-time home buyer community? You want to be the agent for the waterfront lifestyle community? You want to be the agent known for being the best information anchor for real estate in your community? You want to be the most generous agent in your community. You want to be the one that gave out the most. You want to be the most relevant. You want to be the most present. You want to be the one that people are calling upon because in times such as this, you were giving and giving and giving and sharing and leading the way for others. Help a realtor brother or sister. Reach out even to real estate. Reach out to your competitors. Reach out to your contenders. Help them. I'm telling you, it's going to come back 100-fold. So that is what I have. Thank you for being part of my Champions Corner. This is the first of many. I am focused and dedicated in bringing the best that I can to my real estate community as far as coaching and training so that you guys can maintain and sustain and scale during these times. I'll see you at 3. We're going to be going over lead conversion today at 3. And I can't wait till Thursday. I'm excited about Thursday because for the first time in my life, I'm going to be bringing my real estate coaching for my Latino community in Espanol. So share this with someone, and I hope you got at least one thing out of it, and let's make it happen, guys. Thank you. See you guys at 3.